What's up guys, David here and welcome to the FitPro Daily. This week is all about how to generate income from different aspects of your fitness business, focusing more away from the studio and face-to-face stuff and looking at what else we can do. And yesterday we started off with Alan Miles coming on to share his experience and his knowledge on how to start up and grow a fitness business online to 7 figures without running ads. If you want to check that out, then go back to check out yesterday's video. Today though, we're going to look at 5 different things to really consider within your fitness business or within your studio or gym to open up your business to other options, other ways to generate revenue for your fitness business. So if something does happen to one main source, you know you've always got income coming in from different areas. But before I do dive into the first one, if you haven't already subscribed, we would love you to subscribe. Simply press pause, press subscribe, and then let's dive into tip number 1. Okay, let's dive in. Now, the first one we're going to look at is online coaching. Exactly what Alan was talking about yesterday and something we all need to consider inside our fitness business given what's happened over the last 1 to 2 years. COVID struck, it hit a lot of fitness businesses really hard, and those that couldn't transition online well or successfully enough really did struggle. So setting up an online fitness business, whether it's doing Zoom sessions every day, whether it's doing coaching plans, whether it's running people through a specific app, whatever your style of coaching is, can we get an online fitness business set up? It can be any shape or form, any pricing structure, just something that's going to bring in a load of new income from a different source. So if COVID or something happens within your studio or gym, you've got a second backup there. Okay, number 2. This is all about merchandise and clothing. Now, when we look at merchandise and clothing, there's so much more we can offer our clients. For us at DK9 Fitness, we run the MyZone belts. So every month, we're always saying we're putting orders in who wants their MyZone belt. We know once they have a MyZone belt, they're more or less going to stay with us for an extra 3 to 4 months because that commitment is there. They've now purchased a wearable technology that's going to help them with their workouts. They can see it on their screen. It's only connected to our studio, so we know they're much more likely to stay with us. We're also putting out clothing. So every month we also do a clothing order. We're always bringing out new designs, new different types of products and stuff. So we've got leggings and hoodies and t-shirts and vests and shorts. We've got all kinds of clothing. It's not something we mass order in. We tell them, guys, we're putting an order in this month. Who wants one? Here's the latest designs and stuff. So we can get maybe 30 or 40 new pieces of clothing ordered every single month, which again brings in a nice little side income to keep us going. Remember, all this money that we're getting from all these separate sources could, one, either pay a certain part of the bill, it could be added up and get into a savings account to pay your tax or VAT at something at the end of the year, or it could just be a nice little bonus for you. Number 3, and now the number 3 can be a bit of a complicated one, especially if you're not properly qualified, but nutrition is one of those things that you can sell as a separate product to what it is you do. Most of us now don't do in-depth nutrition with clients because we don't have the relevant qualifications to be able to go in depth, but there is loads of software out there that if you stick clients on it and it's done through this particular software, that covers you for the nutrition element. Because when you set up something like Nutrium, for example, when clients sign up to that, Nutrium gives all the information back to the client. They then follow the plan that Nutrium's given to them, and you're just basically selling on this service. So nutrition is a key aspect. Or even if you can get in a third-party staff member or reach out to specific nutrition companies. So take SJN, for example. You could probably get him in, run nutrition seminars or events for your prospects or your clients, and sell that as a separate third service. Okay, number 4. Now, what we're going to look at now is workshops. A little bit different to what we're going to look at in the 5th one. But if you consider workshops to look like this, these are events that you put on maybe once a month, once every other month, maybe once a quarter. It's 3 hours long, 4 hours long. It can be as long as you want it to be. You've got a certain number of places and you charge a certain fee. And this is mainly for clients you have now, but also for prospects or people outside your fitness business that could come in. So let's say you're in a 3-hour kettlebell and nutrition workshop. You charge £30 for that. You've got 10 people on. That's an extra £300 into your fitness business. Again, that could be for equipment, for savings, for tax, for VAT, for whatever other reasons you need this income. Then you might do it once a month, you might do it every other month, once a quarter. But by doing this, it's a real simple way to bring additional income into your fitness business that's completely separate from what you do day to day as your main earner. Okay, and the last one is number 5. What we're going to look at now is events. Now, we do a few of these, whether they're free for the clients or whether they're paid events. And take FitPro now, we are going to be bringing out our first ever FitPro conference. And in this, we're charging people, we're bringing guest speakers in, we're charging people to turn up for the event, and that's another side income. Potentially, you could contact some local fun runs, or you could contact local councils and see what type of events they've got running and seeing if you can help take part in this event and either get paid for taking part and helping out, or you're setting up your own event. So those are 5 different ways to generate new income, new business, or to really launch in a completely different sector away from your studio or gym. All 5 can be done at once, or you just want to start building them up one at a time. So clothing and merchandise, that's an easy one. Every month, just say, guys, I'm putting an order in. Who wants some clothing? You'll get those orders done right away. Then number 2, whether it's getting somebody in to do nutrition, or you can hire that out to somebody else. Or if you look at things like events and workshops, again, a workshop, nice and simple. Just charge something like £10 and £10 for the event. You can get 30 people on, or you go the opposite way, £30 for the event and get 10 people on. That's an extra £300 in your back pocket, and you might only need to do one once a month or once a quarter. Give them a go. Try some of these out and start generating additional income into your fitness business without having to focus on your main bread and butter. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Cheers.